In this video, I'm going to be talking about possession of a syringe in Indiana and what to do if you're charged with this offense in Indiana. For a lot of people, you may not be sure about what you should be doing if you're charged with this offense or what you should even expect through the process. And what you find out is that by doing your homework early, you can help get a better outcome in the end. So about me, my name is Nathan Vining. I'm a criminal defense attorney in Indiana, and I represent individuals in criminal cases throughout the state of Indiana. By the end of this video, you should know more about possession of a syringe in Indiana. So with any criminal case, one of the first things you do is you start by looking at the statute. Possession of a syringe in Indiana is regulated by Indiana Code 16-42-19-18. And what it does is says that a person may not possess with the intent to violate this chapter or commit a drug offense a hypodermic syringe or needle. So there's really two parts to the statute. There's possession of the syringe, and then there's the intent to use it to inject drugs. The penalty for possession of a syringe is a level 6 felony. Level 6 felonies are punishable by at least 6 months in jail and up to 2.5 years in jail. And you can also face a fine of up to $10,000. So the first thing, if you're defending a case like this, is look to see if the state can prove the intent. Did you intend to use this syringe to inject drugs? A lot of times what the state would be using, if they're alleging this offense, is they'd be looking for residue of drugs on the syringes. They may be looking to see if you have prior drug offenses or charges on your record. Or they may even be looking into the police report to see if in the investigation you made any admissions about drug use or using the syringe to the officer. The other thing you look into when defending a possession or syringe charge is, were you in possession? Here you look at actual possession versus constructive possession. And actual possession is just that. The person actually has a syringe on them. So if you're found with a syringe in your pocket, it may be hard to challenge possession. But if you're in a car or a home and the syringe isn't found on your person, there's a bit more of a challenge that can be made there. And what that is it's constructive possession. They're alleging that you're in possession of it based on the location. So when the state is looking at proving constructive possession, they're looking at things like location. Is it found in your room or a common area of the home? They may look at the proximity to you. Were you a driver that was in the glove box or the center console? Or were you just a passenger in the back seat and was in a glove box or center console? Both those could tell a different story. So constructive possession is very fact specific, and it depends on what's going on in your case. So when you're looking at challenging a possession of a syringe case, you need to look into a couple defenses. First, you should look at possession. Can they prove possession? Second, you need to challenge the intent and see if there's actually facts there or evidence to show that you were going to use the syringe to inject drugs. There are also two other offenses that aren't tied to the statute. The first is that you actually have a prescription for a drug that requires a syringe, and the second is that there could be unlawful search or seizure issues. That could mean that there could be an issue with a traffic stop where the syringe were found, or there could be an issue with the search of the car or the home where the syringe was found. So if you're challenging a possession of a syringe charge, you're going to want to look into those 4 areas for a potential defense. So again, my name's Nathan Vining. If you have questions or need more information, you can find out more on my website, or you can give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about your case, review the facts in your situation, and put together a plan as to what I would do in your case.